I guess, according to Flyers fans, there are many who don't necessarily like Andrew MacDonald or the $5 million contract. So if you're not a MacDonald fan, good news, he's out for the next 6 weeks. If you're a Flyers fan who doesn't mind MacDonald, I got bad news for you. MacDonald's out for the next 6 weeks. What they're saying is that it's a lower body injury and that it occurred during off-season training. It's always odd when a guy gets hurt during the off season, and with the timing, it makes me wonder: did he just get the injury? Did he get the injury and he told the team, and they just didn't bother telling the press until just before training camp because he's not going to be ready for training camp? Or did he get the injury and think it would get better, so he didn't tell the team? It's one of those things that I wonder about. It doesn't change things a whole lot for Philly, because one of the things they've done over the last couple of years is they've got guys like Ghost and Provorov and Sanheim and Haig and all kinds of really good young defensemen. And the loss of MacDonald doesn't hurt them as much as it would have a couple years ago. Of course, there's Flyer fans saying, would have helped him a couple years ago. He's been a guy that I've seen a lot of arguments for and against. And at this stage of the game, it seems like people are mostly in favor of him. He's got 2 more years left on this deal that pays him $5 million. And he gets injured. He played 66 games last year, so that's 16 games that he missed. So if he misses 6 weeks, that's going to be right around that total again. So even if he plays the rest of the year without getting hurt, it does still lead to a little red flag for fantasy people like, oh, he's got an injury history, he's injury prone. Whether it's fair or it's not, it's the way it works, especially when a guy's in his 30s and we start seeing this regularly. I've never been for or against MacDonald. I can see both sides of the argument, but let me know, if you're a Flyers fan watching this, how much do you think that losing MacDonald will affect things? And here's the question of it. So let's say he's out for the first 6 weeks of the year, and the Flyers get off to a really good start. Does MacDonald find himself in the press box at $5 million? Is it possible that one of the other Flyers defensemen, that their number 7, could step in and play well enough that when MacDonald comes back, they say, we don't really have room in the roster for you right now? And then they'd have $5 million sitting upstairs watching the game. So just an interesting point to just bring up, just for conversation, just for discussion's sake and whatnot. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.